we go. Good morning. This is Carrie Katz, and as you might be able to see, hello Georgia. How you doing? So this morning I'm going to be talking about being online, whether you're a coach or you're a creative person, so an artist, interior designer, photographer, and I've coached a lot of people doing that, and I've also been paid as a social media marketer. So I'm going to name the 7 best practices that I know of that will create a buzz for you and create a momentum where you have online presence and credibility. So here we go. So the first one I would say, especially if you're starting something new or if you want to refurbish or change your life, which I have been doing, is renew your LinkedIn page. This is really, really important because believe it or not, many companies or people that are just looking for your services are going to be checking you out. And LinkedIn has a fantastic Google presence. So if they type in your name, very, very often, the first thing that will come up will be your LinkedIn page. So that everything that you've done, all of your contacts, all of your experiences and your referrals will be on LinkedIn. That's one. Number 2. You might have a personal Facebook page, but I really recommend that you either start a company page just for yourself so that it's so when people are looking, it's a relevant search, or you can do it's something else. It's like a group. So in other words, you can have a company page or a group and people can actually post and interact. That's called 2.0, if anyone knows about that. There's no one watching me now, so I'm hoping that you're going to catch this on replay, and I will be posting this on my YouTube channel. So, YouTube channel. This is actually number 8. If you are, definitely if you have Google Plus or anything like that, create a YouTube channel if you're going to be doing anything like this, like instead of writing a blog, you're doing a vlog. So definitely a YouTube channel. Twitter. Now here's the thing. If you have a Facebook page, group page that you're posting to, you can get all of those put onto Twitter. So you don't actually have to tweet itself, but it will show up on your Twitter as a feed, as something. So it's going to be creating something for you. And the fact is that people do a lot of socializing or connecting on Twitter. So it's good to have a little presence, and it doesn't take a lot. You could also take your Twitter and have everything that you do on Twitter that you will post on LinkedIn. So it looks like you're continually feeding your LinkedIn page, and it's very relevant. So I just thought I would mention that. Now, I'm new to this. This is Instagram. Instagram, I've started right away. People found me right away. People liked my pictures. I love taking photographs. Some people just use it for their food, and some people actually write little things and articles. So you can actually multitask that. So on Instagram, you can do a link to your website. You can link to an event on Facebook. So it's very interesting. People are trolling Instagram, and it's easy. And again, you can multi-purpose that. Now, I'm on Periscope, so obviously you've done Periscope, but how are you going to use Periscope? Don't forget to put your link of your website or your Facebook page or something in your Periscope, so when they like you, they might actually do something with that. So that can also link in, and this is actually, if you are not going to write a blog, this is a way to keep track. So you can actually create a YouTube channel. You can save this to your phone and then post it on your channel. So you're continually if people are looking for you, they're going to see that you're really active. And this takes, 5 minutes to just do a little vlog, something that you have to say. Instead of people reading, they're going to be hearing you and seeing you, and you're building your presence. You're building a rapport. Now, if you have all of those things and you don't have a website, or you're not happy with your website, I would definitely say work on that. And especially if you are going to write a blog. So what I've done for other companies is I've written blogs for them, and created traffic to the website. So it wasn't even separate, but it was very on topic, and people showed up, and I would, after I finished a blog, I would post it on Facebook. I'd post that, I'd share it on Twitter, and people were coming to the website through that. It was all kind of like that's what they call it, the web. It was all kind of like that. And the last thing that I find really interesting that people don't talk about but is very powerful is Pinterest. Now, why Pinterest? Well, it's very visual, and on every single one of your posts that you can do, you can have a link to your website and or any other thing that you want them to know, and you're telling people what you like. So I'll give you an example. For a company that I worked for, everything had to do with water, so I did, animals with water, and things to mix with water, like juices or food or drinks, and I also did landscapes with water and all kinds of things. But what you can do quotes, your favorite quotes, so people know people you admire. You can do if you're fashion or artists that you love, or anything that really kind of strikes you. Flowers, you will have, and people, or the place that you live, beautiful, and you're sharing other people's Pinterest too. So things that you find interesting online, from Google, or you've taken yourself or someone else on Pinterest, and it links back to you. Okay, so this is me. I'm out. I do not have any followers today on this broadcast, but that's okay. This is going to be reposted. If you have any questions, it's carriekatzcoaching.com. Thank you. Have a great day. Trying to put this off.